International fashion designer Ben De Lisi is the toast of Hollywood. After designing that infamous red dress worn by Kate Winslet at the Oscars in 2002, most of the A-listers have him on speed dial. Lisa went to Debenhams to find out how you too can have a little piece of the Oscars all to yourself.
Now let's talk about fashion, because everybody knows you've dressed the famous bodies of some of the most famous women in Hollywood.
Yeah, many. The likes of Kate Winslet, Angelica Houston, Rachel Weisz, Emily Watson. So a lot of A-listers there.
And the thing is, if I said that, I'd be name dropping. But for you, these women have actually come to you looking for red carpet gowns in order to look fantastic. Let's start with Kate Winslet.
Oh, she's a doll. Kate's my girl, actually. I've dressed her for quite a while now. And she's very unassuming. She knows what she wants. It's a real collaboration whenever she comes to me for a dress.
Ben famously hand-stitched and beaded her 2002 Oscar red dress, which catapulted her into the Hollywood starlet bracket.
All she said was, Ben, I want a red dress. And I said, all right, leave it to me. And I did this red dress, and she came in, and I remember her jumping up and down and saying, I've got to call Sam, I've got to call Sam. And she loved the dress, and hence it was a global success.
Kate and Ben since then have been firm fashion friends. But Kate, renowned for her down-to-earth attitude, is, like us all ladies, keen to look her best. But one could say she takes it a little far.
Kate wants to look well. Believe me. I mean, she takes it seriously when there's going to be photographs that last forever. So she does take it seriously. She's not tortured by any means, but that's because she knows her body really well and she knows what she wants. But when she has a designer who knows her body as equally as I do, then it's a sort of a marriage made in heaven. She never leaves my studio without me taking photographs of her at every different angle. So it has to be an entrance-making dress and an exit-making dress.
God, wouldn't we all love that kind of attention when we're legging it out the door? Well, up next, it's another English rose, Rachel Weisz.
Rachel wants sort of a twist to her dresses. She doesn't want them to be so totally classic. There's got to be a sort of a little bit of whimsy in it, but she has a very statuesque sort of shapely figure, and she pulls it off because of that figure. And the dresses that I have made for her in the past were very pure, but there was one sort of detail that sort of pushed it over the edge.
Ben's latest new collection has just arrived in Debenhams. Excited? Well, so are we. So here's a sneak preview of what you can expect.
We have a beautiful green one-shoulder ruffle dress, very similar to the Kate Winslet dress, if you don't mind me saying.
So there are sort of nuances in the collection that sort of reference that. This one is a sort of a deep peacock green. In Duchess satin, one-shouldered, with a huge over-the-top ruff. It's all about fabric manipulation, almost origami-esque.
And the next dress you have here, this is a limited edition piece, kind of going back a little bit to the 20s, actually, with the beading.
Well, this one here is kind of has a sort of an Oleg Cassini shape to it. It's a sort of a column. And it's got sort of a 20s top, but in the 1950s silhouette. So I kind of see this almost like a Jackie O kind of dress, but with just a little bit more magpie glam to it.
Yeah. Now, out of the two, I think I might go for the peacock green. Just so stunning.
Much more subtle.
So if you like what you see, you better hurry. The Ben De Lisi collection for Debenhams is currently on sale.